Leo, I don't think I can do the show today. My head, it feels like it's filled with rocks. And my throat, it feels like I swallowed a cactus.
Anna, oh no. You sound terrible. Should I call a doctor? Do you need some hot soup? I can come over and help you with the recording equipment.
Achoo! Just kidding, Leo. I'm perfectly fine.
Wait, what? Anna, you really scared me. You sounded so convincing. You're a very good actress.
Thank you, Leo. I just wanted to set the mood for today's episode. Hello, everyone. A huge, healthy welcome to Anna's English channel. I'm your host, Anna, and today we are talking about a place where people actually feel the way I just pretended to feel, the pharmacy.
Well, you certainly got my attention. Hello, listeners. I'm Leo, and now that my heart has stopped racing, I'm ready to learn. Today is all about at the pharmacy. It's such an important topic because when you feel sick, the last thing you want is to struggle with a new language.
Exactly, Leo. When we are ill, our brains are tired. We want things to be simple and clear. So today, we are going to learn how to walk into a pharmacy and get exactly what we need, naturally, easily, and with total confidence. We'll cover everything from describing a stuffy nose to understanding what dosage means. Let's jump in.
So, Anna, even though you were just acting, your symptoms were very common. Where do we start when we walk through those pharmacy doors?
The first thing you'll notice is that a pharmacy is full of choices. You need to know the difference between prescription medicine and over-the-counter medicine.
I know this one. A prescription is what the doctor writes on a piece of paper for you. You have to give that paper to the person at the back counter.
Spot on, Leo. But if you just have a common cold or a light headache, you are looking for over-the-counter medicine, or OTC. These are the boxes you can just grab from the shelf yourself.
OTC. That's much faster. But sometimes looking at all those shelves is confusing. There are so many colors and brands. What if I don't know which one is for a cough and which one is for a stomach ache?
That is when you talk to the pharmacist. Don't be shy. They are medical experts. You can walk up to the counter and say, "Hi, I'm looking for some cold medicine. Can you help me choose one?"
That sounds easy enough. But then they are going to ask me how I feel, right?
Exactly. They will ask about your symptoms. Symptoms. Those are the signs that you are sick. Let's look at some common ways to describe how a cold feels.
Well, earlier you said your nose felt like it was filled with rocks.
Yes. A more common way to say that is, "I have a stuffy nose." It means you can't breathe through your nose. It feels blocked.
And what if it's the opposite? What if you need a tissue every 10 seconds?
Then you have a runny nose. My nose is runny. And if your throat hurts when you talk or swallow, you say, "I have a sore throat."
Stuffy nose, runny nose, sore throat. What about the cactus feeling you mentioned?
That would be a scratchy or dry throat. You can also say, "I have a cough." There are two main types of coughs, a dry cough or a productive cough. A productive cough is when you are coughing something up. It's a bit gross, but the pharmacist needs to know.
Okay, let's do a little role play. I'll be the pharmacist this time, and you be the sick Anna again. Good morning. You look a bit tired. How can I help you today?
Hi, I've been feeling really under the weather since yesterday. I have a constant headache, and I think I have a fever.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you taken your temperature?
Yes, it's a bit high. Also, I have the chills. I keep shivering even when I'm under a blanket.
I see. I can recommend a multi-symptom medicine that helps with pain, fever, and those chills. Great job, Anna. You used the phrase under the weather.
Yes, it's a very natural idiom. It just means I don't feel well. It's much more common in daily English than saying I am ill.
I also noticed you mentioned a fever. If I'm at the pharmacy, do I need to tell them exactly what my temperature is?
Yes, it helps. You can say, "My temperature is 38 degrees," or I have a slight fever. The more information you give, the better the pharmacist can help you.
Now, once the pharmacist gives me a box, I usually see a lot of symbols on it, like a sun and a moon. What does that mean?
That is very important. Many cold medicines can make you feel drowsy. Drowsy. That means sleepy or tired.
Oh, so if I have to go to work or drive my car, I should probably avoid the moon medicine.
Exactly. The night formula usually has ingredients to help you sleep. The day formula is non-drowsy. Non-drowsy. You should always ask the pharmacist, will this make me drowsy?
Will this make me drowsy? I'll remember that. What if I have other health problems, like if I'm allergic to something?
You must tell them immediately. You can say, I'm allergic to aspirin, or I have an allergy to penicillin. Even for over-the-counter medicine, they need to check the ingredients to keep you safe.
I am allergic to... Got it. Safety first. Okay, so we have the medicine. We are back at home. Now I'm looking at the tiny, tiny writing on the back of the box. It's so hard to read.
It really is. The most important word to find is dosage. Dosage. D-O-S-A-G-E.
Dosage. That tells me how many pills to take, right?
Yes, it might say, take 2 tablets every 4 to 6 hours. Tablets is just a more formal word for pills.
And what if it says, do not exceed 8 tablets in 24 hours?
Do not exceed. That means do not take more than. This is a very common warning on medicine bottles. If you take too much, it can be very dangerous for your liver or your stomach.
I also see take with food. Does that mean I should have a big dinner before I take it?
Not necessarily a big dinner, but you shouldn't have an empty stomach. A piece of bread or a glass of milk is usually enough. It helps protect your stomach from irritation.
Take with food. Okay. And the EXP date?
That's the expiration date. If the date has passed, throw it away. Medicine loses its power over time. It won't help you feel better if it's 5 years old.
So, we've covered the basics of medicine for a cold or a fever. But remember, the pharmacy isn't just for when you're feeling sick on the inside. It's for everyday skincare and minor accidents, too.
You know, Anna, sometimes I go to the pharmacy for things that aren't a cold. Like last summer, I got a terrible sunburn on my shoulders. It was so red and it felt hot.
Oh, ouch. For that, you would look for a topical cream or ointment. Topical just means you put it on your skin. You don't swallow it.
Topical. That's a good word. I remember asking for something for my red skin, and the pharmacist gave me an aloe vera gel.
That's perfect. You can also use the word ointment for thicker creams, or antiseptic if you have a small cut and you want to prevent an infection.
Antiseptic. Like those wipes or the clear liquid that stings a little bit?
Exactly. Pharmacies have a first aid section for those things. You'll find bandages, gauze, and medical tape there. It's always a good idea to have a small first aid kit at home.
I agree. I'm starting to feel like a mini doctor with all these words.
Well, you're doing a great job, Leo. Now, before we finish our pharmacy adventure, let's talk about the mood. When you are at the pharmacy, the staff are usually very kind.
They are. When I leave, they always say, I hope you feel better soon.
It's a very sweet tradition, and you can reply with a simple, thank you, have a nice day. Even if you feel like my acting Anna earlier, tired and stuffy, a little bit of kindness goes a long way.
It really does. Well, Anna, I think it's time for us to slow down and review what we've learned. My brain is full of prescriptions for success.
I love that. Let's look at our vocabulary spotlight for today. These are the 5 words you should try to remember for your next trip to the pharmacy.
Word number 1, symptom. S-Y-M-P-T-O-M. Symptom. A symptom is a sign that you are sick. Example, a high temperature is a common symptom of the flu. Word number 2, over the counter. over-the-counter. This is medicine you can buy without a doctor's note. Example, you can find many over-the-counter remedies for headaches in this aisle.
Word number 3, drowsy. D-R-O-W-S-Y. Drowsy. This means feeling sleepy or tired. Example, this medicine makes me feel very drowsy, so I will take it before I go to bed.
Word number 4, dosage. D-O-S-A-G-E. Dosage. The dosage is the correct amount of medicine to take. Example, check the dosage on the bottle to see how many pills to take.
Word number 5, allergic. A-L-L-E-R-R-G-I-C. Allergic. If your body has a bad reaction to something, you are allergic to it. Example, I am allergic to nuts, so I have to be very careful with what I eat. It's all about having these power words in your pocket so you can stay calm and get exactly what you need when you're not feeling your best.
What a great list. I feel much more prepared now. If I ever wake up feeling like Anna's acting self, I'll know exactly what to do.
I'm so glad to hear that, Leo. And to all our listeners out there, thank you for joining us today on Anna's English channel. We hope this episode helps you feel more at ease the next time you need to visit a pharmacy in an English-speaking environment.
Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just be clear, be honest about how you feel, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
Now, before we go, we want to hear from you. Here is our question for the day. What is the one thing you always keep in your medicine cabinet at home for emergencies?
Is it a specific brand of painkillers? Is it some special herbal tea? Or maybe just a box of very soft tissues?
Leave your answer in the comments. We love reading your stories and learning from you. It's also a great way to practice your English writing. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to Anna's English channel so you never miss our weekly chats.
Give us a like if you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you in the next one.
Stay healthy, stay happy, and keep practicing. Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.
And Leo, I think I actually did just sneeze for real. Maybe I should go to the pharmacy for real too. Bye, everyone.